So, humanity has an interesting obsession with perfection. Apparently, everything today must be flawless. Perfect products, perfect leaders, perfect technology, perfect lives on social media posted by people who definitely did not take 74 photos to get the perfect shot. Somehow society has convinced itself that humans, a species that forgets passwords, walks into glass doors, and argues online with strangers at 2 a.m. should also be infallible. That's the manufactured ideal. And it is completely disconnected from reality. Industries market perfection because perfection sells. This car is engineered flawlessly until the check engine light comes on 3 weeks later. The truth is much less glamorous, but far more honest. Human beings are imperfect by design. Every expert has blind spots. Every inventor has failures. Every intelligent person has areas where they struggle. And contrary to what modern culture suggests, mistakes are not evidence of stupidity. They are evidence of being human. In fact, some of the most fragile systems in existence are the ones built around the expectation of perfection. Because when perfection becomes the standard, people stop experimenting, they stop questioning, and they stop taking intellectual risks. Why? Because failure becomes socially unacceptable. Instead of evaluating reality, people begin protecting appearance. We become more concerned with looking correct than actually learning anything. And honestly, that might be one of the least intelligent trends modern society has produced. Real intelligence is not perfection. Real intelligence is adaptability. It is the ability to say I was wrong without collapsing emotionally like a Wi-Fi router during a thunderstorm. A wise person understands that errors are data, mistakes are information, failure is feedback. But a culture obsessed with perfection treats every mistake like a public execution. And then we wonder why innovation slows down. We wonder why people fear speaking honestly. We wonder why critical thinking declines. It's because perfectionism creates intellectual paralysis. The irony is that many of the greatest breakthroughs in history came from trial, error, revision, and complete confusion. Science itself advanced by disproving previous assumptions. Human understanding evolves through imperfection, not despite it. A truly intelligent person does not try to live inside the fantasy of flawless outcomes. They operate in reality, messy, unpredictable reality where judgment matters more than image and evaluation matters more than ego. Because perfection is not wisdom, perfection is branding. Human imperfection, on the other hand, is real. It is honest. It is the foundation of curiosity, resilience, and growth. So maybe the goal should not be becoming flawless. Maybe the goal should be simply be becoming more aware, more adaptable, and slightly less ridiculous about pretending we are ever perfect to begin with. Perfect is boring. That's all I gotta say about that.